How long do you think we've been up here?
Dunno.
Look, they're mostly cleared off by now. Think that gunfire we heard a while back drew most of them.
That's not good news. That's the direction of the rendezvous.
Well, at least we know they had guns. We were SOL unless they passed by.
Have.
Huh?
Have guns. They have guns.
Yeah, right. Well, look, they're mostly out of the way, and my ribs are feeling a lot better.
You in a rush to get going?
What, you aren't? What was the deal about that tape player, anyway?
Why should I tell you?
Minnie, girl, chill out, yeah? It's not like they trampled whatever tape you wanted to play on it. I'm guessing that's why you had it. There's a tape involved?
Yeah.
I doubt that's the last tape player in the entire world. Now can we get out of this damn tree? My ass is asleep.
Yeah. I think it's mostly clear. Weren't you all gung-ho about rescuing your girl earlier?
Yeah, well, maybe cooling my jets for a bit, maybe reevaluate the plan.
Oh, there's a plan now, is there?
Yeah, and it's a hell of a lot better than just maybe meet my not dead friends over by that-a-ways. Sorry. But look, your group, your scientists with all their tests and analyses, you have no clue what's really going on here.
What do you mean?
Before I explain the whole damn thing, no, I'm only gonna tell you this because I realize I'm gonna need your help if I want to rescue Historia. And by you, I mean your whole group. Mainly Aaron. But regardless, you are going to help me.
What makes you so sure? I mean, I might, but not everyone.
Helping me save one girl isn't much to ask in exchange for helping you guys save the world, is it?
I don't understand.
These people who engineered this virus, who orchestrated this whole thing, they call themselves the Interi. Fanatical religious cult with a doomsday prophecy and more resources at their fingertips than a small country. Historia and I, we were born there.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Now you're starting to get it. I'm the definition of inside information. Now you know why you'll help me.
Do you really know about these people? About the virus?
If I didn't, could I tell you about your big blonde friend, Reiner? I wouldn't say we were exactly childhood friends, but...
Reiner?
Yes, Reiner. Seems like they've called him back along with Nadia. Not surprised, seeing as how Eren Yeager is somehow still a free man. Not gonna be too happy.
How does Eren fit into all of this?
Girlie, Eren is all of this. Look, the IM weren't just sitting around twiddling their thumbs with this virus on their hands for decades. It took them forever to find the right way to develop it. They have all these prophecies about a plague and cleansing the earth and shit. And, of course, no batshit extremist group is complete without a messiah.
What?
They hired the scientist about 15 years back. Top of his field in virus manipulation and biowarfare. Well, I wouldn't say hired. More coerced. See, first time they approached him about developing their crazy apocalyptic doomsday virus, he refused. Obviously. Because he wasn't a soulless holier-than-thou extremist.
Well, what happened? I mean, obviously he made the virus in the end.
Yeah. Well, this doctor had a son. Barely a year old. And a little while after the doctor refused to take on the IM's commission, this son of his started having... problems. With his head.
Eren.
Bingo. Eren Yeager, the son of Dr. Grisha Yeager, started exhibiting unexplainable yet worrying symptoms. Of course Dr. Yeager took him everywhere. The best specialists ran every test imaginable. But they couldn't find a single thing to explain what was happening. Dr. Yeager began to get desperate. Which is when the nice folks at the IM came knocking yet again. This time with a slightly different offer.
Oh no.
They told Dr. Yeager that they knew what was wrong with his son. That they could and would treat him without additional expense. All they wanted in return
Was for him to develop the virus.
Exactly. And you know how the rest of the story goes.
But I still don't understand. Why is Eren their messiah? And why did they wait so long to release the virus?
Well, see, old Dr. Jaeger wasn't exactly the compliant little pawn they banked on. He developed the virus strong enough to reanimate the dead. One that would spread like wildfire through fluid contact, yeah? But what was stopping the IM from getting infected along with the rest of us filthy non-believers?
He didn't develop a vaccination.
Mm-hmm.
But if they have the virus, why didn't they just develop one themselves?
Here's where Eren comes in. The prophecies talk about someone whose blood would bring retribution on those unworthy, and salvation to the believers. Think like lamb's blood on doors type of stuff. And let me put it this way. The virus didn't come from nothing.
Oh no.
Yep. This new virus created with the secret special base ingredient. The blood of his son, Eren Yeager.
Which means the vaccination
Also needs to be developed from Eren's blood.
That's why he didn't turn. And all the stuff with him going kind of crazy. But
To
how?
be honest, I think there's a lot about this stuff going on with Eren right now that they didn't anticipate. But I couldn't say. Wasn't exactly my department.
What was your department?
Let's put it this way. Just because they didn't manage to develop a vaccine on their own, doesn't mean they didn't try.
What did they do?
I was the alpha test. They had the virus, so they tried to see if splicing it into my genetic makeup would produce something close enough to Eren's genetics to develop a vaccine. That worked out really well.
You're infected?
Not exactly. I'm immune to bites and things, if that's what you mean. But I'm not going to turn into one. A hollow. But the virus didn't exactly sit well.
Your cough.
Mm-hmm. It's been getting worse over the years. I thought I could manage, but it's why Historia and I came out of hiding in the first place. She
what?
She would always say that I saved her life. And that she was going to return the favor.
How?
I helped Historia escape. Back when we were kids. It's a miracle they never found us.
So you're going back to see if there's something that can help heal you.
Not anymore. I don't care about me anymore. All I care about is that we get Historia back safe and sound and away from those monsters.
Is there anyone else like you that they experimented on?
Oh, yes. Beta versions, if you will. After seeing what a terrible disaster I turned out to be, they realized splicing a virus makeup into someone wouldn't work. So they thought maybe it would work if the person was born.
You mean they...
There were 3 of them that survived. The carriers. They were always called on the inside. Each of the children were immune to the original virus, obviously. But more than that, the virus manifested within them in different ways. They were useless for making a vaccine in the end, but they proved useful in other ways.
What do you mean, manifested?
Different transmission methods. Bertolt was the first to be born, the closest to the original virus's behavior. His blood was the transmission method. I remember seeing him back when I was there. Stick thin and pale as a sheet. They take so much blood.
And... who else?
Well, you know Reiner. He was number 2.
Reiner?
Mm-hmm. Always kept his mouth covered, didn't he?
What do you mean?
That's his transmission method. Air. Any air he exhaled had been infused with an airborne strain of the virus his body had mutated. I can't tell you how many servants and staff... Never mind.
That's...
Terrifying? Yeah. Wait till you hear about Miss Poster Child herself. You okay? I can stop if it's too much.
No, I'm okay. I need to hear this. I need to know if we're going to have a chance at ending this somehow. You can keep going.
If you're sure. Annie was the last one. The most potent. The most specialized. The best assassin anyone could ask for.
What was her transmission method?
Touch.
What?
Something to do with oils in her skin, I think. But a single touch of bare skin, and that's it. You're done. Historia always felt so sorry for Annie. Used to say it must be hard, never being able to touch another human being as long as you live. Always used to see the best in people back then. Historia did. She didn't deserve what life threw at her. I thought... maybe...
You thought what?
Nothing. Doesn't matter. I'll tell you more later, okay? We need to make some serious progress.
Yeah, sure.
Then come on. We got some people to recruit for saving the world.
And where do you think you're going?
What do you want?
Like I said, to know where you're sneaking out to in the middle of the night, like a grounded teenager.
None of your business, asshole. Let go of me!
I'd ask you what's in the backpack, but I can already guess. Some provisions, weapons and ammo, maybe a map. Am I close?
What do you want, Erwin?
What good do you think this is going to do? I understand you're upset about what happened to Lonnie,
But
but...
know a goddamn thing.
Levi, you know, Lonnie said the same thing to me.
It's a dark day for humanity when Lonnie and I finally agree on something. It's my fault for what happened to her.
That's not...
Would you shut up for 2 goddamn seconds? Listen to someone else for once? Lonnie told me once I'd jump off a cliff if you told me to. That I'd follow you to my doom if you told me to trust you on it. But she was wrong.
How?
I saw you today, Erwin. In the parking lot. It was gnawing at me all fucking day. I couldn't figure out what that look on your face was and why it scared me so goddamn much. And then I realized you looked lost. Trapped. Like you couldn't figure out which way was the way out. Do you understand what that was like? To see you standing there with my sister bleeding out in your arms, like there was no way out?
I know. I'm sorry.
I know that I'm being stupid and selfish relying on you like this. I was never like Lonnie. No. She never relied on anyone to figure things out for her. Hell will freeze over before I ever let her hear me admit that she's always been the stronger one, but...
She'll be alright.
Don't even start. She'll be better off without me. Everyone will.
You can't believe that.
How the hell would you know?
You know, they say that war turns cautious men reckless, and reckless men cautious. People... things happen during times like this, and I... you...
Oh yeah? Then what the hell does that make me? Guess I'm so fucked up I circled all the way back around. Great talk. Thanks for that. Learned a lot.
That's not what I meant.
Doesn't matter. Best of luck. Hope you don't die or whatever.
Wait, Levi!
Goodbye, Erwin. Let go of me.
You're being an idiot! Stop this!
The fuck else is new?
You're not leaving!
Son of a bitch! I'll be dead soon anyway, so what the fuck's it matter?
What do you mean?
Nothing. It's nothing, Erwin.
Levi.
Shit. You. Talk to her.
Levi, please. Don't.
I'll be back, alright? Jesus fucking Christ.
Am I dead? Okay. So maybe I'm not dead after all. Dead probably doesn't hurt this much.
You're not dead. No. Though you did make a valiant effort.
Takes more than a... What does it take more than to kill me off again?
A bullet to the stomach.
Oh. That's a new one.
Lonnie.
I kissed you, didn't I?
Yes.
I thought that was it, you know? back in the woods. I really thought that was it. And you know, I never really pegged myself as the type to go out draped in some strapping hero's arms like some kind of trashy romance heroine. But, guess life is full of surprises these days.
It certainly is.
Hey, I'm sorry about before. Yelling at you and all that.
Lonnie, don't.
No, I was angry and scared and I was selfish to do that right after you found out about everything. But I really thought that was it.
For a moment, so did I. And truthfully, it put some things in perspective for me.
What kind of things?
Things like the people I care about. And my own foolishness.
Oh. Erwin.
I was betrayed by a woman whom I thought loved me, whom I trusted and cared for, and people died because of it. And then I saw you lying there, Lonnie, bloody, and I was watching the lights going out of your eyes, and
But I'm okay, Erwin. I'm alright now.
But that's the point. It almost wasn't. I carried you here, to the parking lot where Levi and Hanji were holding off the horde. They were closing in on us, coming from everywhere, and the two of them were looking at me, asking me what to do, begging for direction, because that's what I do. And I couldn't think of anything. All I could see was the blood seeping into your clothes, and all I could hear were the growls and the gunshots, and it was suddenly so clear to me that I was just doing it all again.
What are you talking about? You saved me.
I almost got everyone killed. Again. War makes reckless men cautious and cautious men reckless, and Lonnie, caring for you the way I do, it makes me reckless.
You...
Of course I do, Lonnie. I always have.
Erwin, you care for me.
More than I can say. Which is why us, it can't happen.
What?
It can't happen.
I don't understand. But you said...
That caring about you makes me reckless. It makes me indecisive and a danger. I love Sarah. I cared about her and it nearly killed us all. Probably did kill a good number of people. Because she was in my blind spot.
But
And I almost watched you die in front of me today. And because of it, I couldn't think. Couldn't help anything. Almost killed us all yet again, and I cannot keep endangering people's lives.
Erwin, This is ridiculous. After everything,
I'm sorry. I never meant to hurt you, Lonnie.
Then don't.
I'm sorry.
You asshole! No, you're not.
Lonnie,
Shut up! Just leave.
Yes. All right.
Annie?
Krista!
Annie,
Krista!
can you hear me?
She's not...
Annie, listen to me, please. I can help you. Annie.
I don't understand.
Yes, you can. You just need to calm down. Listen to me.
What?
I can help you, I promise. But you're going to have to do something for me, okay? Try to count your breathing for me. Just do it, please. It'll help. When you inhale, try to count until 4 to start with before you let the air out. Then when you exhale, try to count to 5. Come on, do it with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's okay, you're doing great. It's always hard at first, just keep trying.
2, 3, 3.
Exactly. Now exhale for 5.
5.
Now try it again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
How are you doing? Better now?
Yeah. Thank you.
No need to thank me. I used to get them all the time. Panic attacks, I mean. And that's what that was. They're awful.
Yeah. I thought she was dead. They told me she was dead. And all this time.
What the Interi's done to you is wrong. What they've done to Krista is wrong. No matter what good intentions they think they're working under, they shouldn't be using people like this.
What do you care?
Because I'm one of those people too. But I've seen so many people hurt by the lies and the manipulation of the truth. This twisted logic, it's burning the world to ashes, Annie. You've seen it yourself, and it doesn't have to be that way.
It wasn't supposed to end up like this. None of it was ever.
I know. It's just...
You care, right?
About you? Yeah, of course.
Maybe if we'd had more people like you from the start, things wouldn't have ended up the way they are now.
I'm not good with, group projects. Not sure this place would last long with a bunch of me's running around. I'm sorry about what they've made this all into. About what they've done to you and to Krista, and... I meant what I said, Annie. It doesn't have to be this way.
This is what you were talking about?
That's it. Convenience store.
Judging by the ring of hollow bodies out there in the parking lot, we can probably guess where those gunshots yesterday were coming from.
They're alive.
Let's go see.
Well, look who finally decided to show their faces. Took you guys long enough.
Hanji!
Whoa! Glad to see you too, kiddo.
Hanji, is everyone... the hollows in the parking lot and the gunshots? We heard...
Everyone who made it here is safe. There are a few who haven't shown up, but here's hoping you two started a trend.
Thank God. Thank God.
Minnie! Oh my God, Minnie! And Amir! You guys made it! Oh, we were so worried!
Really good to see you too.
Connie and I tried to go after you.
Oh. Sasha.
As much as I'm loving this heartfelt reunion, I think there's some things we need to discuss.
Things?
Yeah. Hanji. we finally know the truth about this virus and about Aaron. But I'm not sure you're gonna like it.
Oh, Ryan. Oh my god. You're alright? I heard Cena got pretty angry.
Not really at me, thankfully. But yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
I was worried.
You were worried? Shit, Bert. Come on. I was literally made for this. It didn't go according to plan, but I made it out alive. I always do. Have you been holding up? Last time I talked to you...
Fine. Things are just a little bit complicated here recently.
You're not scared anymore.
No. Things are tense here. After everything, and now with Krista back.
Well, yeah, but things were always expected to change with the mission moving forward finally. At some point, we had to pick up the pace. Time's coming. Prophecy's gotta be fulfilled. It's not supposed to be peachy the whole time.
Stress is just infectious. But whatever. It's fine. I'll get over it.
Whatever. You'll get over it? Or are you doing okay? I've been worried since we talked, but now...
Why are you so worried about this all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know. Because I haven't seen you in months. I'm your friend. Of course I worry. I worry that I won't have you next to me when push comes to shove and it all topples over.
Well, there's no need. I said I was fine.
What's wrong with you? Why are you acting like this?
Drop, Reiner. I don't want to fight with you again, okay? Just drop it.
You can't just say
Sorry to
drop.
interrupt, but I'm afraid we're going to have to borrow Bertolt for a while.
Sure. Fine with me. Need some fresh air anyway.
Come with me.
Where are you? What was that for? Why are we in here?
Bertolt.
Don't.
I need you to listen carefully, because I don't have a lot of time before someone will notice when we're not where we're supposed to be.
What are you?
Shh! I said listen. I think you and I both know things here are about to reach the proverbial tipping point. Something big is about to happen here. With the stakes this high, I can't afford not to enlist every ally I'm able.
Ally?
Yes, ally. I believe you and I may have more in common than you might know.